messed that up, but I'm just gonna call it a happy little accident.
Oh, that looks great. You look great, Bob. Ready, set, show! Oh! Hello, everybody. We bought a lot of things art-wise.
Bob Ross is just absolutely famous, especially on the internet right now, because he was kind of the pioneer to ASMR and stuff like that. But he taught people how to paint. People enjoyed painting. I unfortunately am not someone who ever really watched Bob Ross videos. And so we were thinking, well, we should follow along with some Bob Ross videos today. But not just, both of us sitting there watching the video, following along with him, which is what you're supposed to do. Instead, I'm going to be watching this video today, but Trevor's gonna be the one painting. So I won't be hearing the video at all. I'm just gonna be watching it, telling Trevor what I'm seeing, and then Trevor is translating that onto the canvas. So we're kind of adding a middleman to this. It's like playing telephone with Bob Ross.
Hair.
We got hair. Just happy accidents.
Thank you for sending some art for the set. In
Yeah, that
focus
thing's awesome.
now.
I love that.
And the turtle that'll sit next to the boat until the tentacles take it away.
There's the turtle. We got a turtle. You guys are making the set look great. We love it. I know that he says titanium white. Is that just like a shade of white?
This is what I call the Betty White Limoncello Yellow. I had my B complex vitamin this morning, but I didn't drink water yellow. A sad pumpkin that you'd have on Halloween. You know, the house that has nothing but Smarties, so it's like eating chalk.
What's that actually called?
Flesh. I sat on the toilet, but I think I need to call the doctor red. A nice a sea foam, perhaps, some might call it. I've never seen sea foam in this color or this range of colors, but I have seen foam in the sea.
If I saw sea foam that color, I wouldn't go in the water.
Very nice. This is good and sticky already.
That sounds good. You know what? I get it now. I get why people like this. Just hearing that, it's like,
let's go ahead and get in
relaxing.
there with your ears, audience. Go ahead and lean into your computer and just...
Is that relaxing you? Is that making you feel like
Isn't
you're
that nice?
just on a lake floating around?
Just floating. Just floating in a lake.
Oh, nice.
Look, I'm just dumping most of that white back into this cup, making ourselves a homemade cow's milk.
Here.
Here's why I really got the plastic going.
That sounded good. Okay, ready?
I've got really nice pants on. You want to go grab me one of them hockey sticks back there? I'm ready.
So I think he's got like a thick brush. He's got like thick brush going on.
Thick brush.
All
Okay.
right, and he's getting
big boy.
He's getting blue. It's like a royal blue.
Royal blue. Well, I have a deep blue.
He's just kind of doing like a cross, a cross swipe on the top there. Just
On
kind
the
of like just like back and forth. And I bet he's going
Back and forth. I
back
did
and
a
forth.
full eyes cross.
Like a cross is good too. And he's just doing it over and over across like the whole top fourth of it.
Top four.
Of
We'll
the
assume
canvas.
a fourth rounds down to a third, rounds up
yeah,
to
that's
a
probably
third,
fine.
and a fifth.
Yeah,
and a
no,
fourth.
no. It's zoomed out. It's kind of a third. He's gotten more of like a turquoisey color, like some green mixed in there.
Oh.
And then he's doing the bottom of it now, and he's doing these long brushes like all the way across, like big horizontal. So you want big horizontal brushes all the way across.
All the way across.
And
Man, this is already looking so peaceful. I
right.
feel lost in
I
my
assume
world.
he's doing some water. Okay, he washed off the brush and he did some slappage.
Oh. There's a
Oh, you
lot
better
of
do it
color
quick,
left
he's
in
moving
that.
on.
Okay, hold on.
There you go, do some slappage. Oh, okay, I see what he's doing.
Oh boy.
And I think he's mixing like some dark blue and
Dark
some
blue.
brown.
Do it all
And
again.
then I think after he mixed it, he put the palette knife back down.
There we
And
go.
he took a tiny brush, like a little fine brush,
little fine brush that
and he started drawing the outline of mountains. Like he's kind of like blotting, like
halfway through the page, perhaps.
he's like stabbing it.
All right.
oh, he's like kind of closer to the top, like kind of in the top third area.
Ooh, okay, we'll go a little. These are very tall mountains, but that's okay.
And
We
then-
don't make any height jokes about our mountains here.
Then he's putting the brush down and like dragging it to make the mountains. You know, he's like pulling away from the blottedness, and they're becoming mountains. I'm watching them. It's
What is he
shocking.
using to pull away? Because my painting's running away from me as I blot.
He's dragging
With
the
the
mountains.
paintbrush?
Yeah, he's taking like putting it into the blots he made and then going mountain.
Mountain. What?
It's nuts.
Mountain.
You got to start mixing together some brown, some green, some yellow.
Green, yellow, Brown.
Yep, yeah, really light. If you need to add white, do it. You gotta lighten it up. All right, so you're like dotting the color, and then you're like, and you make like this whole like tree line at the bottom of the mountain, and they're all different heights. He just made reflections. So he blotted the trees,
Yeah.
and then he took a wet brush and he like slid the green down into that blue you made on the bottom earlier, and it's just reflecting out of the water
I made
now.
blue on the bottom.
Yeah, remember when you did the long?
Yeah, at the top of the painting.
No, the turquoise.
Yeah, I remember that. Let's go ahead
Okay.
and rush back into it. Here we go.
He's moving on.
We've got
dude.
we got a little algae infestation. It's a hot summer.
Okay,
It's a hot summer.
good.
Let me get a whack
Okay,
off.
he's essentially has a landscape.
Good
like,
thing I wore my white shoes
totally
today.
done.
And then
All right,
drag.
drag.
Oh, that works.
So we need you to make another green now. So you made the green earlier, that like
Yes,
yellowy green.
yes, it was
Add
good
more
green.
brown to that, so it's dark. So he's like taking that darker brown, and then like over the tree line, he's going like, and like it's in these like they're making these circular blotches that are coming together to make trees.
Circular blotches.
My gosh, it's amazing.
Circular blotches.
Yeah, just kind of like really dab it.
Just kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, like full dabs, and then like
Full
sometimes they come up
dabs.
out of that tree line and
Oh,
like
they're coming up
cover
out
the
of
mountains a bit,
Coming up out of the mountains. There we go.
and then like make a bunch of blots like between the tree line and the water.
Oh,
you know,
there was a little happy accident there. This tree's gonna be turning for the fall. It's
Okay.
Scooped up a little orange.
That's fine. My God, this guy.
It's just a sad.
This is just incredible. I'm watching him create life.
Making new life. Because it finds a way.
We're gonna take that dark green and we're gonna start blotting in the top right corner. Basically, you're making a tree that's like right in the center of frame. Like,
Oh,
right
like
in
it's
front of you.
like I'm
It's
like
in the
I'm
foreground.
like I'm sneaking around.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
Like
So
I'm
it's
like peeking at the mountains, but I don't want them to know I'm there. I'm
Right.
like, hey, shh.
Like just like blotting it and then like turning his hand while he's blotting it, so
Right.
that it's
It's
all
just,
going
I
different
guess he learned a
directions.
lot from Jason Voorhees and the light.
Yeah, because then like when you blot it like that, there's spaces in it and it's making it look like leaves.
A lot of the browns
Okay,
just blending together.
get your palette knife.
Got it.
You're gonna get
Look at
some
a fresh
you're gonna
one.
get some brown on there. You're gonna get some white on there, and we're gonna go down to the water line,
Oh,
and you're gonna drag diagonally along the shore of the water. So he's got these like diagonal palette knife like sweeps.
Okay.
Yeah.
just do it in
There
the
you
air,
go.
get it practiced,
Do
and
it
then
in the
move
air,
it
get
to
it,
the
get it.
page.
Oh,
Grab some brown.
he's added realism.
And then he
Okay,
did other
now
swipes
he's
and
taking
then
dark
some-
brown.
some brown.
He's dabbing a palette knife into it, and then he's using it to draw sticks.
Oh, yeah.
Like up through those blotted trees that he made. After he did the brown palette knife, he did white. He took white and he drew the side of the stick, so it's like the light's hitting the stick. This man is a wizard. You know those blot trees that you made earlier? He's like dotting yellow on like the side of it, so it's like sun shining on them. Yes. And you know what? Sometimes he picks up some brown, but that's fine because
That
then
is
it just,
fine.
just
And you know what I'm
becomes
gonna
orangey.
do? Is I'm gonna sneak in just a little straight up orange.
There
he
you
hasn't
go.
even asked for it, but you know I just like it.
But this is your
This
world.
is our world, Jeremy.
Our world.
We built it together.
He blots like 5 times.
Because
and
I'm
there's a
worried about
bush.
the bottom of.
A blot in the hand is worth 5 in the bush. So the big tree you made on the top,
Yeah.
he's used his palette knife and some dark brown to make a trunk. So it needs to like come out of the side of the frame and then split into many sticks. So it's like trunk into the tree that you made.
How
and
did
then-
he do
and
it with a
split.
knife?
He's just like stabbing, like so he's using the edge of it, and then he just keeps doing it to thicken
All the way
it
down?
out.
All the way down?
Yeah, it was like through the tree, and then it like goes
Through everything else I've painted?
Yeah, and then he stabs some white onto it to make it look like it's bark.
Yeah. I like that.
And now he's yellowing up his tree. He's yellowing up his tree. It's coming to life. It's becoming real. I can smell it. I can smell the autumn.
Oh, the allergies.
Oh, the allergies. This thing, I would be sneezing.
Just a little bit of vitamin B yellow. Now
Beautiful.
that is just such a rich blue sky that I almost feel like I need a little sun up here with a smiley face and some sunglasses.
You're
to
getting
really-
ahead of yourself.
And maybe
You're getting
a,
ahead of
a
yourself now.
Victorian style home with a smokestack, 2 windows, and a door.
I feel
And
like
then we're
even Bob Ross might say that's wrong. You could take a little red and just put like a little cardinal.
A little
Like,
cardinal?
It's just like, my gosh, he's done something.
He's
Okay.
decapitated.
You got to take a little brush now.
Hold on, I gotta.
This is
I gotta
important.
I gotta recapitate the bird. Oh, you look like a parrot.
Bob Ross, you wizard. titanium white.
Titanium
just
white.
straight up with the little brush, and he's just kind of dotted it on the edge of the water, so it looks like
I'm running out of white.
waves have come up. Maybe there's a little turbulence in the water. Maybe there's a little autumn breeze coming through.
Like a
You're
little
feeling
boulder.
it.
There's
You're-
a boulder there.
You're feeling the breeze. All right, so you got your white in there?
Sure.
Okay, take a palette knife. So he's doing this on that
Dark
bottom right
brown.
area that he hasn't filled in yet.
Hope this is.
And he's just
move to
dragging this dark brown over
he's
that
making
bottom area.
dragons.
So he's just like,
Just feel it. Feel it.
and then, so it's coming down, and
Oh.
then he also covers like the whole bottom of the page in it, just a little bit. So it's like you're looking over a hill into a cove.
I can see it. I can see the cove. Oh wait, there's a Starbucks cup. I should add that.
Oh man.
We can take that out in post.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me just add a little. I left my
He's leaving you
my
behind.
pumpkin spice latte
This-
here,
this-
right here on this little rock. I got to pander to those, millennials.
Right.
Not that I'm not a millennial after all.
He's already.
But I
he's
like
already
to
got
talk
rocks
about
and
my
bushes on this.
Okay, I'm sorry.
He did like kind of a light brown scraping over it to make it look like there were different levels of rocks. I mean, the he's a magician of color.
Is there more brown on top of this brown?
There's a lighter brown scraped on
Oh.
top of the dark brown.
Scraping light brown.
The frogs are hiding within.
I can feel the mosquitoes attacking me now.
So
I'm gonna-
you've made some blot bushes, right?
I made a lot of little blot bush. You know what? I might have just made a dandelion field. I'm running out of brown. I'm gonna have to invent some new colors.
That's fine.
Some green, some
Oh
red.
my
You know
God.
what? We're not using this red. So
Oh,
I'm
he's
getting
signing it. He's signing it with that
into- The
signature.
madman. He's sped through it. Hold on.
Once you're done with the sticks, you gotta take some bright red, the scarlet red,
Yeah.
and you gotta sign it.
Just take a bright red.
Yeah, he signed it with like a bright red in the bottom left. What are you signing it like Rafiki? What the what are you doing?
I don't have any detail brushes.
All right, fair enough. Bob Ross made that.
He made
okay.
a photograph.
He made a photograph.
Whoa!
Like very cool. You can see what
Oh.
I'm talking about now with like the
With
yellow
the
plots
cove
and
and
the cove and the
yeah.
waves. Trevor, let's see what you did with just my descriptions.
Here we go.
There. Wow, hold on though. Hold on. There are some
Oh,
real
and don't forget, this is my signature.
That's
I know
Trevor's
it's a
si-
real
yeah.
eyesore, and it's like, it's really stealing your attention. You told me to sign it with a bright red.
That's the cardinal.
Oh, that's the cardinal.
Yeah.
And he looks a little parrotish. Let's see if you can find my Easter egg of the Starbucks cup. Remember?
Is that it?
Yeah. That's my Starbucks cup. If I have any more green.
There it is. The mountains don't look bad. I gotta say the shore looks great.
Yeah,
This
the
looks
shore came
really
out really good. I'm like, yeah, like I said, there's a bit of an algae flourish here. There's a bit of contamination from the trees.
There is.
And I think we need to notify the park rangers to kind of get that under control.
But I will say, you know what the best looking
So-
part of this whole thing is? It looks like it's a reflection. It looks like water.
Yeah, you can see how the rocky shoreline reflected down.
You
And
can
and
tell
the
that that's
cove,
water, dude.
He took a photo further to the right, and I was probably stood 100 feet to his left, listening to his paint strokes, and that's how I got this.
Right.
You know, that's how if you envision it.
I'm seriously impressed with that lake, dude. That's like the water straight out of your lake. It's like you scoop this out of
Yeah.
that lake.
Well, after I was done painting, I figured I'd get a sample for the biologists.
Reached right into the painting.
to kind of.
So before we've been asking for advice that we want to answer for you guys, we're going to refine it a bit more. What we want from you guys is travel advice. So if you have any questions about travel, a long trip coming up or things like that, feel free to ask us in the comments or by sending us a letter.
Yes, that's the theme for this week. If you have any ideas for what you want to see on this show, anything that's very strange, whether it's food related or like goofy stuff like this or other internet challenges, let us know in the comments as well. I gotta do it, I gotta ask, I gotta say it. If you like the video, let us know. That's the best way to let us know. It's easy, you just click it and you move on with your life. It's honestly like the way you vote for what we know, like if we're on the right track. Just say Matt in the comments and we'll know you liked it.
You've started something.
Well, I always start that. Thanks, and we'll see you next Tuesday, right here. Dude, if my hair curled like this, I would do it. Man, this is
If
unnaturally.
my hair grew like this, I'd have some.
This is unnaturally awesome. I love it.
It's pretty
You know
cool.
what? I love it.
I'm all about this. It makes me, I already feel calmer, really. This has really calmed me down.